Let's face it, as college students, the majority of us are either living on a budget or borrowing someone else's money, or more commonly, we're doing both. With the recent economic collapse in 2007, many Americans were forced to readjust their lifestyles just to get by. Businesses had to innovate and get creative to turn a profit. And while change appeared to be necessary for survival, universities were continuing to increase tuition costs, as they had been for the last 50 years, at a rate between 6 and 9%, which equates out to about $400, the national average for four-year public colleges in 2009. And as if tuition inflation wasn't enough, textbooks have also been increasing in price at the same rate. However, unlike tuition, you may be able to put the ball in your court by purchasing your books in a digital format next semester. How do you feel about, the difference between a regular textbook and an e-textbook?
I think it's no difference. The only I can say the e-textbooks is better because I don't have to carry my book around.
I like it. I like the fact that you can get a cheaper price for it.
Some downfalls, I guess my eyes get tired once in a while from reading for long periods, but
I know that they're out there. I guess I haven't really done a whole lot of research. If I can read a textbook on my iPhone, I would much rather do that than sit and open up this beast, which is already like half ripped and there's already stuff written in it. Oh, it's used, but it was $80. Well, I find that I end up paying a lot of money that doesn't get utilized. Like I'll end up spending $80 to $150 on a book that I'll open once, and that's the first day of class. It's kind of a waste, and then you go and try to sell it back and you get $10 for it. It's ridiculous.
I didn't know I'd only be getting, like 20 bucks back. Realistically, I think you should get at least half back.
Yeah.
I mean, if the books are in good shape.
In terms of cost difference between the two, is there any difference in price?
Yes, the e-book is cheaper than the hard book. Yeah. So I don't know why they're doing that. If you look at all those carrying, the heavy stuff around, and the other one is just you don't have to carry it, it's everywhere. You can access anywhere you go. So. And I see that the e-books is cheaper than the hard book. I always ask myself why that.
My physics book was $110 off of the website, which is, I think, a little outrageous for a software versus a hardcover, which is $200. It's still half as much, but I still think that that textbook is not worth $100.
I don't have to carry around my textbooks anymore. I just, have this here, which is pretty light, compared to the lugging around all those books. So, and then also just the price-wise, in the long run, it pays for itself. Yeah, just like a regular textbook, you can highlight, you can take notes within the notepad, and
if you're reading a chapter and then there's a link to, something that touches on that, something that elaborates on it more, why not?
Saving the environment, is that what you're going for?
I would say I unintentionally saved the environment by switching to an ebook.
Paper is compostable. E-readers might not be compostable, so there's a downside to that also.
Another downfall could be the battery. I mean, I haven't had any issues with the battery life on this, but that could be a problem for some people.
Do you have any concerns with how much paper is used and put into the traditional textbook model as opposed to the absence of the use of paper in digital textbooks?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just looking at this, all this paper that was used for these books is going to be wasted. I paid probably about $700 for all of that, and it's just going to sit on a shelf. I've read maybe a fifth of each book, and all it's going to do is collect dust. It's a waste. And then, you know, if I do sell it back in 2 years, they're going to come out with a new edition, and then all those books are obsolete. It's a waste.
Whether you decide to give e-textbooks a try or choose to stick with your tried and true textbooks for now, the days of paperbacks, hardcovers, and bookshelves may soon be stepping aside to rein in a new era, that of a bookless education.